He went to China to visit family and give lectures. He never came home. China says there is no such thing as wrongful detention. The seismologist has been behind bars since November 2024, questioned over 100 times about research that could help China hide its own nuclear tests. Xi promised Trump he would look into it. He is still looking. A Chinese-born American scientist traveled to China to visit family and deliver university lectures. Nearly 2 years later, he remains behind bars, accused of espionage, in a case that is rapidly becoming another flashpoint in the already fragile relationship between Washington and Beijing. 54-year-old seismologist Youlin Chen, a naturalized US citizen based in Boston, has been detained in China since November 2024 and now faces trial on spying charges. According to his wife, US lawmakers and hostage advocacy groups, Chen's detention is linked to his publicly funded research on detecting North Korean nuclear tests. Reuters reported that US Secretary of State Marco Rubio designated Chen as wrongfully detained in March this year, making his release a top American priority. However, the designation has not been publicly announced, with Chen's wife Yufang Rong saying the Trump administration chose to keep it private to allow room for diplomatic negotiations. Rong says she was informed by the White House and the State Department that President Donald Trump personally raised her husband's case with Chinese President Xi Jinping during a visit to Beijing in May. According to her, Xi promised to look into the matter, but no action has followed. Speaking to Reuters, Rong said,
"I believe they will convict him no matter what, and the trial will be behind closed doors."
Under Chinese law, espionage carries penalties ranging from lengthy prison terms to life imprisonment, and in especially serious cases, even the death penalty. According to Rong, Chinese investigators have questioned Chen more than 100 times about his research into the seismic signatures of North Korea's nuclear tests. Hostage advocacy expert Eric Lebson believes Chinese authorities are interested in Chen's expertise because it could help improve techniques for concealing underground nuclear tests, including a method known as decoupling, which reduces the seismic signals generated by nuclear explosions. Rong says her husband was arrested at Beijing International Airport as he prepared to return to Boston after visiting relatives and giving lectures at 2 Chinese universities. Since then, she says he has lost between 30 and 40 pounds, receives inadequate food and medication, and was initially subjected to harsh detention conditions. However, China's foreign ministry has rejected US criticism.
China is a country governed by the rule of law. Its judicial authorities handle cases in accordance with the law. There is no such thing as so-called wrongful detention.
As diplomatic efforts continue behind the scenes, Chen's case has become far more than a legal dispute. It now stands at the intersection of science, national security, and the increasingly complex rivalry between the United States and China.